Welcome to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jonathan, for those of you new to the channel. And for my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. In today's video, I want to talk about seeing repeated numbers, seeing all these different signs and synchronicities. What do these repeated numbers mean? What does 1111 mean? What does 222 mean? 333, 444? Well, stick around to find out. And especially, do you know the meaning of 911? Stick around if you want to find out. Let's get started. Have you been starting to see repeated numbers as of late? Are you constantly seeing 1111, 222, 333, 444? Comment that down below. Which number are you currently seeing the absolute most? Because these numbers are incredibly powerful. Because once you start seeing these numbers, I am telling you this right now, if you're able to act upon the guidance that you're receiving as far as these numbers, you're going to start to manifest things in your life. You're going to start to see major shift occurring in your life as far as heading towards a direction that's truly going to make you happy. Once you start tuning in to the actual messages that are coming forth when you're seeing these signs and synchronicities, because that's the thing that's important. It's not just the number that's important. It's when you start seeing these numbers more frequently, it's really important to pay attention to your surrounding. Okay, as far, are you watching something on TV? Are you reading something in a book? Are you listening to music? Or even just driving. You could be driving down the highway and all of a sudden you see this big billboard and it has a sign telling you exactly, yeah, go towards that direction. You know what I mean? There are messages that can come forth in so many different ways, but it's really paying attention. When you see these numbers, repeated numbers, pay attention to your thoughts and pay attention to your immediate surrounding, because it's going to help guide you in the direction that's going to lead you to feel a lot happier. It's going to lead you, bring forth what it is that you want to manifest. You see, this is your angelic team, your angels and your guides that are wanting to bring forth things that are going to make you happier in life. Let's start with the number that the majority of individuals begin to see. The first number that most individuals begin to see is 1111. I'm telling you this, when you start seeing 1111, prepare for major changes in your life. This is your angelic team that is trying to connect with you. This is your angelic team that are trying to make you aware that they are there to love you, support you, encourage you, and nurture you. They know exactly what would make you happy. They know exactly which direction you should be heading down. And when you're starting to see this number 1111, it's really important to start paying attention more than ever as far as your thoughts. It's really important to be as optimistic as possible, to really focus on what you want and let go of what you don't want. And not only this, be ready, willing, and able to receive a blessing. Be ready, willing, and able to receive an unexpected blessing, a miracle in your life. And really let go of, if you have any of these bottom feeding emotions as far as I'm not worthy of receiving this, let that go, because I'm telling you this right now, if your angels are showing you this number, you are worthy and you do qualify. So continue to really align your thoughts with what it is that you want to manifest, because that's another sign, is they're letting you know that your thoughts, you're manifesting things at a very fast pace. And it's really important not to resist by having any negative thoughts as far as I'm trying to manifest this. Yeah, but how is it ever going to happen? How am I ever going to get there? No, let go of those self-limited beliefs. Okay, and really continue to focus on what it is that you want to manifest. And don't be afraid to open up with your angels. If you want to, verbally ask them for something. Or you can write it down, or you can just simply think of it in your head. Once you become aware that you're seeing these numbers, now they want to connect with you. They want to help you out in every possible way. So you might as well take advantage of this and really begin to create the life that you truly deserve. All right, let's talk about 222. Are you currently seeing the number 222? It's also another very powerful number. If you're starting to see the number 222 more frequently, this is your angelic team letting you know that you're about to start on a new cycle. It's your angelic team letting you know to really, this moment forth, open your heart and calm your mind and really trust in the guidance that you're beginning to receive as far as how you should move forward. Because I'm telling you this is an absolute wonderful number that is coming forth, letting you know that, you know what, you're seriously heading in a new direction that's going to literally transform your life on every level. And it's your ability to truly calm your mind as far as being as present as possible, and open your heart and now feel. It's letting you know to start feeling your way through life a little bit more than just rationally thinking. Okay, and if you start to trust that guidance, if some of you are starting to receive downloads, as far as you're starting to receive ideas, you're starting to receive guidance, if you start acting upon these, I'm telling you this, it's going to align you with everything that you desire. Your angelic team knows exactly what would make you the happiest. So you might as well not resist and just connect with them as much as possible and continue aligning yourself with what would truly make you happy. And it's really important. Let go of any self-limited beliefs. That's something that's is crucially important. You are good enough. You are worthy. You do deserve to have these things come forth. Are you seeing the number 333? I'm telling you this right now. If you're seeing the number 333, prepare for a major shift as far as the direction you're heading towards right now. Prepare to now experience something completely out of the norm that you've been used to, because the number 333 represents bringing forth an experience which is going to allow you to gain a massive amount of personal growth. And not only this, the number 333 is letting you know, because we all have angelic teams, okay? Whether it's guides, angels, ascended masters, or archangels, it's just different rankings for them, and they serve different purposes. And currently, if you're seeing the number 333 repeatedly over again, it's your angelic team letting you know that you have now gained an ascendant master that's going to help you with what it is that you need to grow. It's with what lesson you need to learn. And really, I don't want you to think that this is going to be a negative life lesson that's going to allow you for to have massive amount of personal growth. Absolutely not. Continue to think positive. Continue to envision things the direction you want to head towards. But it could just simply be, think about this. If, let's say, all your past relationships, the majority of them is for them to get serious, you've always had a checklist as far as this person needs to have these qualities, needs to, all these things they need to have. Whereas now, instead of logically thinking in the next relationship, it could be, you know what, you're going to have someone come forth that's going to be completely out of the norm, completely different than anyone you've ever had, that's going to allow you to start seeing relationships in a different way. It's going to allow you to tap into your heart space and really start to move forward, using your emotion and letting go of this logically thinking all the time. And the personal growth you're going to have is becoming more emotionally stable, gaining a higher emotional IQ, as far as really being able to tap into your emotions at all time, being more aware of what your emotions are. And not only this is something that's incredibly powerful as far as receiving communication from your angelic team. It's through the heart space that the majority of the time you will first get this sudden surge of love, joy, and bliss. You'll get this sudden, your emotions will completely change. And that's often a sign letting you know, pay attention to your immediate surroundings, because a message is coming forth as to how you should move forward. And especially with your ascendant master, this is going to begin to happen more and more as you're going through this massive shift in your life that's going to allow you to gain this massive amount of personal growth. Are you seeing the number 444? This is a very powerful number. If you're seeing the number 444, this is your angelics, basically your angels. Then you know that you have a whole team of angels and guides and ascended masters and archangels that are there with you to love you, nurture you, encourage you, and to guide you. And what's really going on is right now you're having these thoughts as far as a new direction you should be taking. You're getting these ideas as to how you should move forward, and what your angels are letting you know, it's now time to start building that foundation, 4 pillars. Okay, it's really time to start acting upon the guidance you're receiving and really tap into your heart space as far as how you should move forward. Right now is the time to build this foundation, because even though you can't see as far as what the outcome is going to be, is if you're constantly using the guidance you're receiving, I'm telling you this, you will be moving in the exact direction that you should. So really trust the guidance that you're receiving and really allow yourself to build a solid foundation as far as new ideas or new directions that you want to take in life. And once more, anytime you need any type of guidance, don't be afraid to ask, whether it's verbally speaking to them, thinking about a certain question, or actually writing things down on paper. any way you want to communicate with them, the more advice you're able to receive from them, the more guidance you're able to receive from them. I'm telling you this, the more you're going to be able to change your life in the most positive way. Are you seeing the number 555? I am telling you this, if you're seeing the number 555, major breakthroughs are coming forth. There is going to be a major change coming forth in your life. But what's really important is to let go of any of these self limited beliefs. Okay, really let go of these self limited beliefs and really tap into your heart space as far as how you should move forward. It's really important to not resist. Okay, the more you resist, the worse the outcome is going to be. What this number is representing is telling you you will be stepping out of your comfort zone, but it's really important to allow yourself to become more and more comfortable with stepping out of your comfort zone, because it's your angelic team letting you know that there's a major change coming forth, but you have so much more to gain than to lose if you actually follow through with it. So really use the guidance you're receiving and do not resist. Open your heart and be ready, willing, and able to receive something wonderful by this sudden change in your life, by this sudden breakthrough in your life. I'm telling you this, it is a major change, but for the most positive reason. It's going to be something incredibly positive that's going to come forth out of this change. And it's one thing, it's in human nature to resist, to be frightened as far as the unknown, but do not be fearful. Let go of any of these self limited beliefs and allow yourself to move forward out of love during this transitional phase. And I'm telling you this, major breakthroughs will be coming ahead. And lastly, the last number. Have you been seeing the number 911? Be honest with you. I want, seriously, whoever has been seeing this number, comment that down below. I have been seeing the number 911, because what the number 911 represents is this idea that you've been having about this spiritually based business, whether it's psychic reading, whether it's tarot cards, whether it's becoming an energy healer, whether it's becoming a spiritual guide. This idea that you've been having as far as a spiritually based business, you should be moving forward with it. I am telling you this. This is basically your angels and your guides letting you know, stop resisting to this massive change. And I know it can be somewhat overwhelming. It can actually be very overwhelming to go from traditional types of job and now to step into a spiritually based business. But trust me, if you're seeing this number, you are definitely ready, and you definitely have a spiritual gift which is meant to be shared with others. All right, we're going to stop the video right there, guys. That was just 6 different numbers. But I'm telling you this, if you're starting to notice these numbers, okay, start really paying attention to your surroundings. And not only this, anytime you see a number and you're asking yourself, I wonder what that number means. That is your angelic team that's letting you know. Go look it up. Download yourself an angel number app and start looking up these numbers, because it's not always just numbers that are repeated. You could end up seeing any type of number literally, and each number has a different meaning. And remember this, after a while, it's fine to get the basic understanding of what the meaning of certain numbers are. But after a while, the number has the meaning that you give it. The number has the power that you give it. Okay? And you're going to start seeing that certain numbers will mean one thing for you, whereas for me, they mean something completely different. And it's completely normal. It's absolutely perfect, because you know what? As long as you're able to receive that guidance, and as long as you keep on acting and moving forward with it, everything is fine. If you found this video informative and you like more to see more videos like this, click the thumb up and also subscribe, and make sure to hit the bell to be notified each time I upload a video. All right, you guys have an amazing day. Get yourself out in nature. Spring is out, the sun is out, weather is starting to finally become nice. We're able to go outside more and more. All right, you guys have an amazing day. I love you guys. Namaste.